Hey hey! Me revoilà pour la suite de Autopsy Simulator. On est arrivé au chapitre 4 et j'ai le OK. Excusez-moi d'avance, ça va finir par passer quand je n'y penserai plus. Là pour le moment, je vais essayer de faire des phrases sans que ça s'entende trop. Dans le dernier épisode, nous avions trouvé un cadavre sans tête. Notre personnage avait pris quelques jours de congé après avoir subi un traumatisme, on peut le dire. Non seulement il s'était fait cambrioler juste après qu'il ait appris qu'un tueur, de toute évidence, probablement celui de sa femme, avait réussi probablement à s'échapper grâce à l'accident du convoi qu'il transportait. Et il avait retrouvé l'alliance de sa femme qui lui avait été volée dans la trachée d'un cadavre. Il y a de quoi traumatiser un petit peu. À part ça, déjà les plus attentifs auront peut-être remarqué, le fond a changé. En fait, le programme de la caméra a changé. Ça explique la raison pour laquelle je me retrouvais avec un filigrane de merde sur mon épisode de Dragon Age de ce matin. En fait, au lieu de XSplit VCAM, ben maintenant, il faut utiliser le logiciel VCAM. J'ai donc dû changer le logiciel. Mais on est content. On a retrouvé une caméra sans filigrane. Mon ancien fond ne collait pas au niveau dimension, donc j'en ai refait un nouveau. J'ai fait une nouvelle photo de l'étagère qui est derrière moi. Alors si vous êtes curieux, regardez. Vous avez vu comme c'est beau? J'ai même carrément été mettre mon petit choix-peau sur la tête d'Alice au Pays des Merveilles. Je suis très très fière de mon étagère, que j'ai refait toute propre aujourd'hui. À part ça, que vous dire, ben n'hésitez pas à aller faire un tour de mes réseaux affichés en bas à gauche de votre écran pour retrouver davantage de contenu. Sur Twitch, du contenu régulier, YouTube, toutes les rediffs, et TikTok, un extrait chaque jour de moments sympas de jeux auxquels j'ai joué précédemment. Jeux d'horreur, de plateforme, de survie, narratif, RPG, simulation, chasse aux fantômes, j'en passe, et des meilleurs. Une bonne nouvelle, Ayla, un jeu dont on avait fait la démo et pour lequel j'avais beaucoup aimé la démo, est sorti. Je l'ai. Il fait partie de la liste des jeux d'horreur auxquels je vais jouer en parallèle de Dragon Age Inquisition. Donc là, on est sur Autopsy Simulator, je pense qu'on se rapproche doucement de la fin. Ensuite, j'ai Carole, je sais plus quoi. By Sweet Carole. Et j'ai Ayla. On a un autre jeu qui prendra la place de Dragon Age quand je l'aurai terminé, qui s'appelle As Dusk Falls, qui est un jeu narratif avec des choix. Bref, on a plein de trucs en réserve. J'ai aussi un autre jeu que j'ai pris, que j'ai pas encore installé, parce que je fais finir par plus avoir de place, c'est Unmourned, un truc comme ça. Jeu d'horreur aussi, qui avait l'air, ma foi, plutôt sympathique. Vous n'êtes pas prêt d'être débarrassé de moi. Bon, sauf bien sûr si vous n'aimez pas et que vous préférez aller regarder d'autres chaînes, pas de soucis. Voilà, si vous êtes encore là alors que ça fait depuis 3 minutes 41 que je parle, j'imagine que c'est que vous êtes bien. Ou que vous essayez de deviner qu'est-ce qui est dans mon étagère derrière moi. Et félicitations à ceux qui auront toutes les refs. Vous avez vu l'étagère complète juste avant. Si quelqu'un a l'envie d'aller me mettre un commentaire pour essayer de me citer toutes les refs que vous avez vues sur l'étagère, lancez-vous, je suis curieuse. Et coucou chérie. Allez, 4 minutes qu'on cause, il est temps de s'y mettre. Nous sommes partis sur Autopsy Simulator. Pourquoi ça va si... Ah oui! Je viens de me rappeler que j'avais mis le son à fond un peu plus tôt dans la journée.
It would be easier just to move in and live here. I doubt I'll get reimbursed for the cab.
Ah oui, juste on lui a crevé ses pneus la dernière fois. Merde. Attendez, j'ai un pépin. Attendez, hop, ça c'est bon, ça c'est bon. Bon, désolé, ça fait un peu ridicule, mais c'est pas la bonne caméra. Oh. Hop, hop, voilà, ma grosse tête. Ending, c'est bon. Be right back, il y en a pas. On se remet en starting, hop. Et normalement, voilà. Excusez-moi, j'aurais dû tester toutes mes scènes avant de lancer le stream.
Huh?
Quoi? Oh! Bah sinon j'ai juste faire mon boulot, moi.
Hello?
Et quoi, laisser m'attirer par là-bas? On va faire bugger déjà cette cabane. J'ai pas sauté. Y'a personne dans mon bureau.
Old, rusty scrap.
Alors oui, mais je sais pas pourquoi je l'ouvre. J'ai intérêt à venir ici? La dernière fois, lui, il m'avait fait peur. Personne m'a demandé de venir là. Je pensais pas que j'allais pouvoir ouvrir en fait. Je pensais qu'ils avaient eu l'intelligence de refermer la clé. Alors au moins on sait qu'il y a personne planqué ici. Atchoum. Mais qui laisse des cigarettes non utilisées dans des cendriers? Il y en a partout dans le jeu. C'est pour bien qu'on comprenne que c'est un cendrier?
Damn. It's already late in the evening. Good evening. Any news for me? About my car? You know, flat tires?
No.
No, what? Have you checked the cameras? Anything?
Handman, I cut my teeth working in prison. I know what to do.
What?
There were no strangers hanging around. Maybe you ran over something.
What? All the tires?
Why, possibly. You can congratulate yourself.
Christ.
You should try sleeping more. You've been kind of out of it lately.
That's the first bit of sense you've made all evening.
Good. The body is expected to be ready for pickup tonight, along with your lecture.
What? What did no one...
You still pontificating? Best hurry, don't you think?
Ok. Calme-toi, Michel. Comment si on aura un jour dans la salle des affaires?
Ah, fuck me. I don't have the strength for this today. Have I taken my pills today? Did I take it? Or... one more won't hurt. I need to focus. Oh, fuck. I don't have much time.
Excusez-moi, je pensais qu'il parlerait plus longtemps. Y'a quelqu'un qui pisse là ou ça se passe comment?
Okay, okay. One by one, Jack. Take it easy. Oh, a burning issue indeed. Then I'll move on to the body. Ah, shit. The lecture. I almost forgot. I'm gonna need the camcorder.
Et il est dans une position bizarre. Ok.
This is making me nervous.
Si quelqu'un m'emmerde, il se prend une caméra dans la gueule.
Oh well. This is not the best framing. Hello, everyone. It's the 20... something of November 1991. Jack Hammond is conducting the autopsy. Oh, I appear to be missing my gloves and apron.
Il est en train de péter les plombs. Hein.
Yes, you already know the drill, so, the body is on the slab. Let's see what the police uncovered first. So, the victim is from yesterday's apartment block fire on Drowner Street. Personal details unknown. The exact cause of the fire has not yet been determined. However, it is known that the fire started in the deceased's apartment, where the most damage was reported. The body was not found until the next morning. The tenant was naked, charred, and with severe burns. The owner of the apartment asked about the deceased. He was surprised anyone even lived there.
Ah bon?
The deceased was sitting in an armchair near the TV. Pieces of pornographic material, an ashtray, melted video cassettes, and several bottles of so-called poppers were found in the vicinity. It's difficult to assess whether any escape attempts were made.
Body was found on the...
Firefighters indicated that it was probably the large quantity of poppers found near the deceased and rapid spread of the fire. Well, that's our basic question. Whether the death occurred as a result of fire, or whether he was dead before it. As you can see, the body is in quite an unusual pose. For the purpose of photographic documentation, we'll leave it like that for now. This position is called the pugilistic attitude. This is due to the influence of high temperature on the muscles.
Ce qu'on va filmer, c'est potentiellement que...
The fire reaches the skin first, then the soft tissue, until the skeletal muscles are exposed.
Okay. Et les liens qu'il a autour de lui, on s'en fout. C'est là.
Coagulation occurs in exposed muscles due to their fibers shrinking. The extensors yield to the force of the flexors. The muscles contract and contract until the limbs become flexy and deformed. The upper ones are characterized by a triple bend, similar to a boxer holding his hands in front of him.
Ouais, sauf que là, c'est sa tête qu'on vient de photographier, donc pas trop le rapport.
Just 10 minutes will do it. 10 minutes for the muscles and tendons to contract, like a steak on the grill.
Ok, je sens pas l'analogie.
In the end, we're all just walking meat.
Alors que...
The deceased must now be straightened out, and we need to get rid of these bindings. He looks to have been tied up in a rather unusual way. The deceased's neck and feet were most likely secured to his hands, and these were probably tied in front and around the crotch level.
Ah oui, d'accord.
Which explains why, despite the severe burns, the deceased's limbs are not all that twisted.
C'est-à-dire qu'il était attaché au moment où il a été...
That's better. It's easier to straighten him now. Without taking out the magnifying glass, we already know that the deceased's skin is heavily charred and cracked. As for the other details, there are crow's feet visible near the eyes. Upper lip reveals front teeth. One of the incisors is broken. There's soot in the nostrils.
D'accord.
The rope around the neck wasn't very tight. I don't see it leaving a mark on the skin. You can clearly see that this is primarily the front of the deceased that was exposed to fire. The rope marks around the wrists are deep and clearly visible.
Donc il était plus fort attaché au niveau des poignets qu'au niveau du cou.
The victim sat in the chair the whole time, hence his back being in much better condition than this extremely burned area.
À ce moment précis, je me dis que c'est pas plus malin que ce soit censuré. Vu à quel point il y avait un gros plan.
Flap of skin had detached from the calf. The rope at the man's ankles was tied much tighter and more precisely than the one around his wrists. All in all, quite a lot can be deduced from this external examination. The eye clenching is a natural reaction of the body to high temperatures. Soot in the nose appears when inhaling harmful and choking smoke. The tissue of the mouth was heavily burned as well. The teeth, however, makes me wonder. Traces fail to indicate that the deceased suffocated before the fire took hold. Oh, that must have been terrifying. Severe burns, covering approximately 80% of the epidermis. He appears to be loosely tied. However, this is the result of the corpse drying out. The wound shows that the rope had deeply imprinted itself in the tissue. Predominance of 4th and 3rd degree burns. The length of the rope was calculated, and appears that the deceased could make limited movements around the perineum. The burns reach through the dermis and hypodermis to reach the muscles. The body is covered in numerous areas. The conclusions are quite clear. We need to check the damage inhaling all that smoke has done to the respiratory tract.
Ça c'est trop léger, je trouve.
The extent of the thermal stresses on the body could have caused this death. In this case, I don't assume that this was a delayed death. It may seem incidental, but for us it's a sign that the deceased was most certainly conscious. Perhaps the deceased lost a tooth, attempting to bite through the rope. It looks like the deceased was a fan of choking while masturbating. Deaths due to a predilection for asphyxophilia do occur, but not in this case. Wounds on the wrists and ankles indicate that the deceased could have been struggling in panic. Burns to the genitals and groin are an additional concussive factor. This is due to the high vascularity and innervation of this area. The mixture of fear, sexual arousal, and drugs could have caused a heart attack. I will assess the extent of possible poisoning and burning in a moment. First, I'll try to establish the victim's identity. Due to the amount of charring, we are unable to collect the victim's fingerprints. Visual identification is also out of the question. You can probably guess what options we are left with, hmm? You guessed it, a dental impression. For this, I need impression trays and alkanate material. Please excuse me for a moment. What I need should be somewhere in the lab.
Okay.
Okay, it's going well. I should be able to get this done in time. Where are these trays?
J'ose plus avancer trop vite parce que parfois je lui coupe la parole.
Papers, jars. Nope. It's not anywhere on the counter. Maybe in this drawer. Oh, I'll warm this up in my hands.
Bon, il va se reposer une dinguerie maintenant, j'imagine.
Okay. Making an impression is quite simple. You put trays with alkanate into the mouth and press them together in one firm movement until you feel significant resistance. Once the devices have been placed... Okay, again, we will need a piece of paper, a brush, and ink. We will make a plaster model of the deceased's teeth from the obtained impression. We will then make an impression of the mold on a piece of paper, which will be scanned into the computer.
D'accord.
You see, it seems so simple and yet laborious. On the plus side, we don't have to worry about the gag reflex with the deceased. And no need to remind the subject to breathe either. At least he saved the high costs of orthodontic treatment. Wow. Who would have expected a match so soon? Well, the deceased is Richard Jacobson, 47 years old. He had a criminal record and was recently in court for... Oh, wow. For not returning a videotape to the rental shop. Jesus. I better check if I've still got that copy of... where were we? Okay. I'll add some details to the clipboard. Okay, and we can move on to dissecting the body. This time, I'll go straight for the loppers.
Ah bon?
I'll slice it piece by piece.
Oh, ça va être dégueulasse.
Let me start here.
Quoi?
I push hard several times. Until I cut a given section.
Pardon.
You can see that using a scalpel would be pointless here. Solid crunch.
Peur. Allez, pour la dernière, je vais essayer de le faire en un trajet.
Almost there.
Yes. 2, 3.
Now we peel back the skin.
Burk. Burk. Burk.
Now to remove the ribs. And we can check out what's going on in here. And I see that a lot has happened. In fact, the entire abdominal cavity is flooded. Blood and other fluids have seeped from the blood vessels, flooding the abdomen and chest areas. We have to get rid of this. I'll go get a cup or a ladle.
Quoi? C'est dégueulasse.
I think I saw one somewhere here.
Ça fait pas avoir du vrai équipement?
Aha. I don't have all night. I'm going to need a vacuum pump. Right. The running around for everything starts again. Why can't things be tidied away properly in this damn mortuary? I'm gonna get Ridley. I wonder what this pump is. Probably in the basement. God!
D'accord. J'ai pas compris qui a crié ni pourquoi. Mais je crois que c'est Ridley. Peut-être un bout de dialogue qui s'est barré. J'avais ouvert qu'une porte, non?
Where is this infernal machine?
Elle va encore faire sauter les plantes, oui, de toute façon.
Wow, that's heavy. Can I fit through the door with this? I swear I'm going to have an accident here one day. Like Alice, when she twisted her ankle on those stairs. We were supposed to go to the mountains then. It was supposed to be our first trip since... I don't know how long. And Alice...
Hammond.
Alice.
Because of me,
Alice.
as always, she had to...
Alice.
Hammond, are you talking to yourself or what?
Un petit peu, oui.
What? No, I just...
There is a letter for you. I left it on your desk.
Letter? For me?
Yes, letter for you. Do I have to repeat myself again?
No. Thank you. Where were you? I was looking for you earlier.
And I was retrieving your letter.
Jesus, Ridley. Could you talk to me like a human being from time to time?
I'm just answering the question.
Right. Oh, by the way, the basement hatch is wide open. Maybe you could look into it?
Maybe.
Ouais, me disais bien. Moi j'avais ouvert que d'un côté.
Fuck! Who delivers letters at this time? It's probably been sat in his office for ages. Just didn't want to move his lazy ass. So, we have the equipment. Now I have to place it somewhere close to the table. Phew. I can finally put this thing down. Alright, just... What? There's no tube? No one's used this for a long time. I apologize to you all once again.
Bon, on va faire accrocher par le bureau, non?
They definitely pay me too little for this. Aha. 3649. Okay.
What?
3649. 3649. 3749.
Non.
3794.
3649. De pas, il faut une lettre. 3649. How to break out of this vicious cycle. 49.
These lockers could contain everything we need, or simply filled with people's screw it. There might be something in here. Yep. I'm sure I wrote the code down on a piece of paper. me and my memory for numbers. What do we have here? Boxes of disinfectants, syringes, thread. Oh, some small trinkets. Maybe I should take it to the office. Antiseptics. Any other stuff? Oh, that's interesting. What about here?
C'est un cadeau pour elle, je pense.
I regret so much. Every day. Every fucking day. I can't take it anymore. Oh, God. Please. I can't. How do I... Phone.
Mais il fait un tuyau là. Oh.
Do not think. Just don't think.
Wow.
Office of the Medical Examiner, Peatsville.
Oh, Jack. I was hoping to catch you at work.
Hi, Dorothy. How's it going?
Good, thanks. And what about you? You sound tired.
Tiring day at work. That's it.
You scared me last time we spoke.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to cause any trouble and say what I said.
Jack, it's all right. You're not causing any trouble. I'm not surprised at all that.
No, really. I mean it. Sorry. I just... I'm fed up with myself.
You should take care of yourself. Didn't you say you wanted to stay at home longer? To rest? You know I pick up the slack at work.
No, I didn't. I can't. I don't want to be there.
Well, why not consider taking a trip, Jack?
Dorothy, please. I really don't have the energy for this today.
No, I just wish.
Stop it. Why are you calling?
Reminder about annual drug testing. I figured you probably didn't remember.
Oh, yes. I've, had a lot going on. I, even forgot my own birthday.
Leave your samples at reception on your way home. Someone will pick them up from Ridley in the morning. Probably Steven or someone else at the station.
Sure. I'll try not to forget. Okay.
Bah il est pas dans la merde avec toute la quantité d'alcool et de médoc.
Try not to do anything stupid, okay? Alcohol, your medication. No, you shouldn't.
I have it all under control. I should be getting back to work.
The results should be in tomorrow. I'll call you when we know.
Right. Thanks.
Goodbye, Jack.
Bye. Annual drug testing. I'll take care of it before I go home. I feel terribly weak. Wake up, Jack. Jesus. I need my pills.
Bah oui, juste avant le texte.
Too much going on lately.
Le test toxicologique, c'est bien le moment de reprendre des médocs.
I was supposed to collect the hose.
On va juste se faire virer, le gars.
Focus on your work, Jack.
Il me fait mal au cœur.
All right. Here I am. I hope that was the last long break in this session. So, let's connect the tube.
Alors, puissance maximale. Ah.
We turn on the machine. With this amount of fluid, there's no point in holding back.
Je vais lui aspirer à cracher.
Still a few nooks and crannies left. External examinations did not reveal any tissue defects that would reach the internal organs. So, I expect the organs to be intact.
Peut-être là.
In a way, it's quite extraordinary.
Ouais, c'est pas bon là? Là, je vois pas trop ce qu'il y en a.
That even with such severe burns, skin, fat, muscles, the organs are all present and correct. A reddish-pink tint indicates high carboxyhemoglobin levels, the level of which I will determine from a sample of blood. I will be inserting needles into the heart and femoral artery. What interests me here is not the presence of this substance itself, but rather its percentage content in the But first, I'll need the values for the centrifuge.
On cherche quoi? Il veut pas le laisser ici, ce putain de carnet.
Ugh. I feel like I've been here forever. Jack, focus. Just a little bit longer. Corpses recovered from the site of fire may have very different and complex histories.
Niveau de carboxy...
Burning is only at the surface.
Quoi?
Underneath, it may be a heart attack, stroke, or pulmonary embolism.
Carboxyhémoglobine. Barbiturique, diatoms. Carboxyhémoglobine. 10 minutes à 85%.
This particular case appears quite basic. However, I would warn against making a diagnosis too hastily. A fire victim does not always mean death due to smoke inhalation. The centrifuge has completed its cycle. So, as usual, I will take the samples to the laboratory, and I'll be back with the results shortly. Ugh. What exactly was I supposed to test for? COHB. Ugh.
2 millilitres.
I'll take 2 milliliters of each sample. Ugh. confirmed. Death due to carbon monoxide poisoning. Carboxyhemoglobin levels at 84%. Alright, I'll note this down and perform a check of the organs.
Y a plus de corps.
What? Where? Mr. Ridley?
Je peux pas regarder les images de la caméra plutôt? C'est quoi, il s'est levé? Il doit être tendu comme il était. Je trouverais comme ça assez étrange que ce soit Ridley qui soit des...
I don't understand what's going on.
Il est ouvert dans un casier à d'un côté.
Maybe I think I'm just tired.
Putain, je suis censée avoir une lettre. Je la vois nulle part.
Something strange is happening here.
Bah, ça va, il y a un cerveau dans le frigo. Ah.
Did I imagine something?
Moi, je trouve que c'est un endroit comme un autre pour conserver un cerveau au moins.
What's wrong with me?
Au moins il reste au frais. Ridley, as-tu volé mon cadavre?
The body.
What body?
Well, the body. You know, from the autopsy room.
Christ, Hammond. I didn't take any of your bodies.
So who took it?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
But I...
Get back to work. It's late.
Peut-être qu'il choisit son cercueil, hein, je sais pas. Ma supposition, c'est que je reviens dans la salle d'autopsie et il est gentiment revenu sur la table. Oui.
I think there's... I must have been seeing things. Results. Well, then we can now be sure that the carboxyhemoglobin concentration was fatal. I think I should inspect the heart. The organ has a reddish pink tint, which results from the concentration of COHB and general congestion of the organ. Other than that, I can cross this off my list now.
Ah, éliminé.
We will look at the lungs more carefully. From the outside, just like the heart, it is congested, and the color indicates poison.
Oui, là que j'aurais évoqué alors que je l'avais plus.
Thermal damage is visible here and there. Enough of the external exam. It's time to grab the knife and dissect the lungs. I need to check for any obstruction, burns, or clots. Jesus. Alright. You can see changes in the lung parenchyma caused by burns and smoke inhalation. Nothing new here. So let's complete the notes. And let's check the trachea.
Pardon.
The color is the same as the rest of the organs. Significant congestion. Let's see what it looks like inside.
Je vais peut-être retrouver mes $3000, hein.
Okay, the final cut. There are visible burns inside, but what catches the eye the most is the amount of soot. Looks like our subject was in the thick of the fire. Let's deal with the final notes, and we're ready to go. I considered the direct cause of death to be severe carbon monoxide poisoning, leading to extreme hypoxia of the body. The extreme burns on the deceased's body and respiratory tract indicate that he must have been surrounded by fire. During the examination, no other factors were found that could have contributed to the victim's death. Environmental data does not indicate any third-party involvement. Just need to add my John Hancock and sew up the body. I'll close the body, trying not to damage what's left of the skin. As for stitching, well, it varies. It can be that the fire victims are in such a condition that there is nothing left to stitch. So for this job, a thicker needle and heavy-duty thread. Well, everything's holding together. Keeping it together is invaluable in this line of work. Well, after storing the body, there's nothing left for me to do. But thank you for your attention. All the best, and good night. Oh, my God. What an exhausting day. I need to get these gloves off and call a taxi. I swear I'm about to pass out from exhaustion. Oh, fuck. Urine sample. Oh, no. Okay, quick. I think I have a container. Okay, this is it.
Bah, si t'appelles le taxi, t'as le temps d'aller le faire ton test urinaire.
I'm dehydrated. I should drink more water. As expected, sleeping like a log. I'm jealous.
Il a les yeux ouverts. Salut. Il se passe que tu mélanges trop l'alcool et les médocs, mec. Pardon.
Hurricane taxi, we will take you wherever the wind takes you.
Hello. I would like to order a taxi to 574 Presley Street.
Okay, hun. All of our drivers are busy at the moment. Best I can do is within the next hour.
An hour? Oh, no. Alright. Let it be.
Can I take your name?
Jack Hanman.
Okay, thank you. Do you have our loyalty card?
No.
Would you like to set one up? For regular customers, we have discounts and extra...
Would that make the taxi get here faster?
Well...
I thought so. Thank you. Goodbye. This is already giving me a headache. Oh, Jesus, what now? Yes, how can I help you?
Jack, why did you do that? Why did you do that? Why did you do that?
Oh my God! What was that? What the fuck?
Hey! Caché!
This was some kind of mistake. An hour here.
Et pour arroser ça, whisky!
Oh,
Allez.
strong.
J'ai pas enlevé mes gants.
Everything's spinning.
J'ai pas trouvé comment faire. Hic. Ah, je pensais que ça allait être chapitre 5, mais... Allez, l'obscurité, j'aime pas. Help me. Je vais me prendre un screamer dans la gueule, on le sait. Oh, ça va. C'est un peu joli. C'est bien fait. Je me demande si c'est un clin d'œil à Shining. C'est un petit côté Shining avec l'ouverture des portes d'ascenseur. Chapitre 5. Bah écoutez, je vais enchaîner directement avec le chapitre suivant. J'ai juste allé me chercher un peu d'eau. Parce que il, fait soif. De votre côté, n'hésitez pas à aller faire un tour de mes réseaux affichés en bas à gauche de votre écran, comme je le disais en début de vidéo. Laissez un petit j'aime, un petit commentaire, si le cœur vous en dit, ça fait toujours plaisir. Et n'hésitez pas à me suivre si ce n'est pas encore le cas, ce n'est qu'un clic et c'est gratuit. Ça fait super plaisir, merci à ceux qui le font. En plus, ça vous permet d'avoir une meilleure visibilité du contenu passé et à venir dans votre algorithme, ce qui est bon à prendre et hic. Pardon. Allez. C'est la petite info inutile du jour. Drago allait faire son rappel de vaccin aujourd'hui. Et bien en fait, c'était pas son rappel de vaccin aujourd'hui, il a encore 2 ans devant lui, sans devoir se faire piquer les fesses. Et il a fait son check-up, il va super bien, et il a été très sage. Voilà, ça c'était pour la postérité de moi du futur. Et si jamais quelqu'un est intéressé par l'histoire, ben voilà. Les chats vont très bien. Chouchou a toujours son arthrose, mais ne boite plus. Et j'ai eu une bonne nouvelle. Au lieu de devoir repayer 500 balles d'électricité, non seulement la facture annulée, mais en plus, ils me doivent 500 balles. Ça fait que je viens littéralement de gagner 1000 balles. En faisant le compte de ce que je pense, c'est devoir payer plus ce qu'on va me repayer. La vie est belle. Bye bye.